We interrupt your studies to bring you this important newscasting. I'm Justin Winston is here with
Michael Hall.
And we're just going to talk about some of the struggles we have studying for this international econ test. You know, it's a requirement to graduate with an economics degree from Morehouse.
Some of the struggles that I face are definitely understanding that there are different markets throughout the world.
Mike would go on to say that there is one world market impacted by smaller sub-markets across different nations, and that trying to understand the influx and impact that these smaller sub-markets had on the world picture was a little bit difficult for the class.
Just a lot of graphs in the class. There's a lot of interpretation we gotta kind of figure out based off of the reading. Just a lot of work goes into studying international econ.
We also got the views of international econ students and how the impact of what they were learning in the classroom would translate once they began crossing borders. They had a lot to say on this topic, which we were able to cover in the rest of our interview.
Yeah, we talked about the agricultural industry in sub-Saharan Africa and pretty much the effects of technology and how it helped to kind of improve agriculture, but then again also made it cost effective for undeveloped countries in Africa to go green. So they actually end up spending more to develop these technologies to help sustain a more sustainable environment.
Later on, we were able to get a different perspective of the international econ course and the impacts it would have on us post-graduation.
It hasn't. I wanted to travel before I took this course. It didn't have any influence as far as me wanting to travel more, or how I even thought about traveling, or how I thought about aspects of different countries, because we mostly talk about trade, and I really don't think that has to do anything with me traveling,
In terms of taking the test, we got both interviewees, Mike Hall and Leon Melson's take on how best to prepare.
Honestly, due to my personal problems that I had last night, I don't feel like I studied as well as I could have, so in hindsight, I guess I could have did better with my studying, so I'm not as confident as I could be going into this test. But I feel slightly confident knowing that my nigga Jay Wynn's here, you feel me, and my nigga Mike.
Well, with me, I like studying at a desk, so I'm in my room, I'm at my desk, and then if I'm in the library, I'm usually at a desk or table. For me, like, switching up environments is, very helpful. Not just always studying in my room, not just always studying in the library. Just getting a new scene kind of helps me, stay focused and not get distracted too easily.
In the end, we hope that all students did well on the international test. This is Justin Winston signing off with New Media Technology.